crucial update ahead of the highly anticipated North London derby. Gooners, we've got some major developments that could significantly impact the upcoming clash against our bitter rivals, Tottenham Hotspur. First up, let's talk about our captain fantastic, Martin Ødegaard. The Norwegian maestro has been a doubt for the derby after picking up a knock in our last Premier League outing. However, I'm pleased to report that sources close to the club have informed us that Ødegaard has made significant progress in his recovery. The skipper was spotted in full training this morning, looking sharp and showing no signs of discomfort. While Mikel Arteta will likely make a game-time decision, the signs are promising. Ødegaard's presence in midfield could be crucial in dictating the tempo of the game and unlocking Spurs' defense. Now, onto a more concerning matter, Declan Rice. The midfield enforcer, who's been instrumental in our strong start to the season, is facing a potential suspension after a controversial red card in our last match. The club has appealed the decision, arguing that the tackle in question didn't warrant a straight red. Our sources indicate that the FA is currently reviewing the incident, with a decision expected within the next 24 hours. If the appeal is unsuccessful, we'll be without Rice for the derby, which could force Arteta into a significant tactical reshuffle. In light of these developments, we've received word that Arteta is considering a change in formation. The potential absence of Rice, coupled with Ødegaard's uncertain status, might see us shift to a 3-5-2 system. This would provide additional defensive cover while allowing us to maintain our attacking threat. Speaking of defensive reinforcements, we've got some exciting news regarding Joël Veltman. The versatile Dutch defender, who's been on Arsenal's radar for some time, was spotted at London Coney this afternoon. While the club hasn't made any official announcements, this sighting has fueled speculation about a potential last-minute transfer. Veltman's ability to play across the backline could provide valuable depth, especially with our current injury concerns. His experience in the Premier League with Brighton would allow for a smooth transition into Arteta's system. Looking ahead to the derby itself, our tactical analysis suggests that Spurs' high-pressing game could be their undoing. If Ødegaard is fit to start, his ability to play between the lines could be key to bypassing their press and creating chances for our forwards.
We've also received intel on Tottenham's likely lineup. It appears they're dealing with some injury concerns of their own, with doubts over the fitness of their star striker. This could present an opportunity for Arsenal to dominate possession and control the game from the outset. As always, the atmosphere at the Emirates is expected to be electric. The club has announced special pre-match activities to rally the fans, including a display choreographed by the North Bank. The players have spoken about the importance of the fans' support, with Bukayo Saka emphasizing how crucial the 12th man will be in securing a victory. In terms of predictions, our panel of experts is leaning towards a tight Arsenal win. The absence of Rice would be a blow, but the potential return of Ødegaard and the home advantage could tip the scales in our favor. Remember, Gooners, derby day is always unpredictable. Form goes out the window, and it often comes down to who wants it more on the day. Based on the training ground reports we've received, the hunger and determination in the Arsenal camp are palpable. As we count down to kick off, we want to hear from you. How do you think Arteta should set up the team? What's your score prediction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And there you have it, folks. The stage is set for another epic North London derby. Ødegaard racing to be fit, the Rice suspension appeal, and potential tactical surprises, it's all to play for. Remember, you heard it here first on Gunners Sport Live TV. Stay tuned for more updates, and as always, Victoria Concordia Crescit. COYG.
Midfielder as well, Martin Ødegaard, who is virtually irreplaceable then it is going to be difficult to find those options there. The one thing you would say is the Spurs midfield isn't necessarily that settled at this moment in time. You're not looking at that thinking that Arsenal will be overrun in that midfield. Without those two players, it means already at the start of this season, the concern for Arsenal fans will be after dropping points against Brighton, with Manchester City playing Brentford on Saturday, Arsenal go into that North London derby 5 points behind Manchester City heading into that game. So it already will feel like a must-win game. And you can see the fixtures that Martin Ødegaard could potentially miss, the fixtures where Mikel Arteta may be looking to find those solutions. Atlanta away in the Champions League coming up, Manchester City away on September the 22nd. He'll be desperate to have Martin Ødegaard back for that. And then you have more favourable ties in the EFL Cup and at home to Leicester, but then he'll be desperate to have a full complement of players there for the PSG game at home at the Emirates on the 1st of October. Already, it feels like there's a few question marks around this Arsenal team, mainly due to its availability issues.
Well, thanks. Now I've seen the fixtures.